the Student Union is the union for students at the University of Roehampton. All universities have a Students' Union. Not many people really know what they are, but basically the Students' Union is there to represent you. So when you come in here, you're automatically enrolled into the Students' Union, you become part of that union, and we can support you in a variety of different ways. We do a lot of events, and we offer a lot of things that you as a student have access to. So things like nights out, leadership events and conferences that you can have access to that help build yourself as a person, yourself and potentially even your CV, but ultimately we represent you as a student. So new students coming into university, the first thing I would do as a student myself would be to try something new. University is quite a daunting prospect, and I came into university, I was wandering around Freshers' Fair with my books in my hand, not knowing really what to do, and a little spark in my head just said, you need to go out and do something that scares you, to push yourself out of your comfort zone really. So when I came into the Freshers' Fair, you get a little booklet, and I was walking around the fair and I was literally taking stickers from every stand I thought was cool. So I'd never played hockey before, but the guys on the hockey stand looked really cool. So I ended up going and joining the hockey team, which was awesome because I've done that. Also loads of other societies. So for example, there's the Harry Potter Society. There is loads of sports societies, as I said, but any society that you think you will enjoy, take a sticker and try it out. You need to push yourself out of your comfort zone, try something new, because you're only at university once and you need to make as much of it as possible. So I did business management over in Southlands College. Now I lived on Frobel, but I studied on Southlands because I lived on campus, and it was a fantastic course. I've learned a lot. Graduated yesterday, which was awesome. Get to go up to Festival Hall and put on my grad hat, and my mum and my grandma were cheering me on. And in terms of societies, as I said, came into university. I played rugby before and I was going to join the rugby society, but I thought I'd try something new. So I joined the hockey society, which is an amazing society. It's a big one as well. So it's a mixed girls and a boys team, and I thoroughly enjoyed it for three years here. Met some friends that I'll hold for life, learned a new sport, and also got fit in whilst I was playing. So you can join a club or society right throughout the year. I know I mentioned Freshers' Fair. Traditionally when you start university, the RSU or the Students' Union, with collaboration with the university, will put up an amazing event called Freshers' Fair, which is out on Frobel Lawn, which is just outside actually where we are at the moment. And it's a fantastic kind of day event where all of the societies, stands, support networks have tables and give you a chance as a student to go and sign up for those societies. And that's where you can do it. You'll have your student ID and you'll get some stickers which you can log on to the student portal and sign up for those on the RSU website. But if you're a student coming in January intake or right throughout the year, there's always a way for you to sign up for a society, either by coming to the RSU reception, looking online and seeing those contact details. Student Union is open to every single student, no matter how old you are or what course you're studying or when you start. Literally anyone who's a student here at Roehampton, they're automatically a part of our Students' Union. So the Students' Union is located on Frobel College, just outside the Union Bar, next to the Lawrence building. You can't really miss it. It's got a big sign above it that says Roehampton Students' Union and a lovely sign saying Love Roe outside. And we're lovely, friendly people, so please do come in and talk to us whenever you want. That's a good question. When I first started university, as I said, I wanted to make the very most of my experience here, and for me that was pushing myself, getting involved with everything. A lot of students obviously get involved in societies, so did I, and through that I got to know some of the staff who worked in the RSU. I also worked at the Students' Union bar, which was cool because I got to work the BOP events, which again got me working with the RSU because they put on that event. And I just got more and more into what the university did. And obviously we have elections, much like every other university in the country. And in those elections, you get to run for positions. So I ran for a position called Frobel College Deputy President, which I didn't get in my first year at university, but it was an amazing experience running in elections. In second year, I ran for Frobel College President, which I was fortunate enough to get, and that was incredible. Got to work with all of my friends and my college that I'm a part of, and then that kind of pushed me to run for Students' Union President which I was really nervous about going for, and spent ages kind of thinking, should I go for it, should I not go for it, which I did in the end, and I was very fortunate enough to be voted in by the students, and obviously I want to do the best I can for them now, so hopefully next year they can be proud of what I'm doing for them. So the BOP is an amazing, cheesy, lovely night that the university put on every Friday, and for me as a student, I absolutely love it. Even as a student who drinks or doesn't drink, BOP is basically just an evening where you can go and meet friends, have a good time with your friends, and experience something that is almost part of the history here at Roehampton. And the BOP is fantastic. So of course, yes, whilst you're here, either go to every single one and become like a BOP warrior, or go to one just so you can say you've experienced it. Yep, anyone can start a new society. You can come in, and if you have the idea, all you need to do is head into the RSU, collect your societies form from our lovely societies coordinator, Corella. On that societies form, it's basically a sheet where you need to get a certain amount of signatures. It's between 15 and 20 that you need to get and then hand that back into Corella. Then your society is up and running. You need to then elect yourself a societal committee where you have your president, your treasurer, but anyone can start a society. All you need to do is have the idea and people willing to join you and support you in the society. The best memory, that's a really good one. It's probably summer ball. So we have basically a mini festival that happens every year called the Summer Ball. I've worked two, but I went to one, and my first one I went to was this year, and we had John Newman, Lethal Bizzle, who performed live, as well as an amazing festival that I got to experience with all my friends, which is incredible. It starts at 1 o'clock, it ends at like 5 in the morning, and yeah, it's just a day of celebrating the whole year, and that was definitely my top memory here at Roehampton. It's awesome. If you want to have a look at any of the videos, just go to the YouTube for Roehampton Students' Union as well, and some cool videos. So working at the Students' Union is a full-time role, so we get a salary and it's a year's position. In the future though, I've obviously studied business and looking to try and get into something like sales and marketing, which I think my degree has really kind of been a driving factor in doing so. I've learned a lot about marketing in my degree, and equally a lot about business. So that's something I would like to imagine myself doing at some stage in my life, but who knows? Life can change very, very fast. For me, probably the quiz. Working at the bar, I hosted the Union Bar quiz, which was great fun. I enjoyed doing it a lot, and yeah, everyone kind of knew me as the guy who did the quiz, which is cool, and I hope people enjoyed it. And yeah, that's probably the quiz.